man was imprisoned for 1 year for preaching Christ and lived in a dungeon. Without his knowledge his freedom was negotiated by an emperor on condition that he would not preach again. However, the man asserted that preaching Christ is his duty as it is a command given to him by Christ himself. He stuck to his words and preached Christ even more vehemently, which caused him his life. This was Saint Benjamin the Deacon. Saint Benjamin was a deacon martyred in 424 in Persia. Saint Benjamin was executed during a period of persecution of Christians that lasted 40 years and through the reign of 2 Persian kings, Asserted I St, who died in 421, and his son and successor, Varan's V. King Varan's carried on the persecution with such great fury, that Christians were submitted to the cruelest tortures. Benjamin was imprisoned for a year for his Christian faith, and later released with the condition that he abandon preaching or speaking of his religion. His release was obtained by the Eastern Roman Emperor Theodosius II through an ambassador. However, Saint Benjamin declared that it was his duty to preach about Christ and that he could not be silent. As a consequence, Saint Benjamin was tortured mercilessly until his death in the year 424, specifically, sharpened reeds stuck under the nails of his fingers and toes. According to his hagiography, when the king was apprised that Benjamin refused to stop preaching, he caused reeds to be run in between the nails and the flesh, both of his hands and feet, and to be thrust into other most tender parts, and drawn out again, and this to be frequently repeated with violence. Lastly, a knotty stake was thrust into his bowels, to rend and tear them, in which torment he expired. Saint Ephrem, considering the heroic constancy of the martyrs, makes on them the following pious reflections: the wisdom of philosophers, and the eloquence of the greatest orators, are dumb through amazement, when they contemplate the wonderful spectacle and glorious actions of the martyrs.